What is going on, everybody? Today we're gonna go over the most basic and easy to execute combos modern Marisa has, so you can dish out tons of damage in your matches. Let's get into it. For the light combos, we have the Light Punch Gladius. This does not work unless it is a counter hit. The second Light Punch and Gladius is actually a true block strain, so they cannot DP you out of it, but there is a gap between the Light Punch. That's why it needs to be a counter hit in order for the second Light Punch to land. And then next we have the auto combo. Very easy, you just basically press one button, right? But because the starting move for the light auto combo is a 5-frame crouching light kick, so sometimes you will lose to people who are spamming 4 frames. And to combat that, you can manually input the light Dima, which you can go from crouching light punch into light Dima, like that, and you'll get the same exact setup plus 31. For the medium combos, that's where Marisa shine the most. You use a lot of medium punch a lot. So the first one we have is medium into back special into forward any button to finish the Dima move off. This combo can loop itself with a medium punch frame kill. So if they are waking up with a button, they will get looped to death. Right? They will just get looped to death. And that's pretty much it. You're sending a message to them, stop pressing. For Marisa's bread and butter combo starter, that would be the medium punch into OD Dima. There's a couple ways you can get into the combo starter, which is either you just landing a medium punch in normal or neutral, I should say, or you are wolf punishing with a crouching medium punch and then you cancel into a drive rush, then this will automatically connect as well. Or if you block a DP and you can start with a heavy punch punish counter, it links into the medium punch automatically. So those are your common ways to get into this bread and butter combo starter. And once you get into it, if you have one more bar to spend on drive rush, it gives you a lot of flexibility into what you can do. You can do a back heavy punch into heavy Superman for a plus 42 safe jump setup. Or if you don't want to learn or you're not comfortable using this in a match for now, doing the manual input for heavy Superman, you can also just do the shortcut Superman, but you won't be plus 42, you'll be plus 45 instead. So you're 2+ for it to be a true safe jump, but if you do end up jumping, you'll be safe from a wake up DP at least, but you wouldn't gain any additional pressure just because your jump doesn't really have a threat, actually. The other thing you can do for a safe jump is you can drive rush into heavy punch, standing heavy punch. So for the heavy Superman punch, it doesn't work against back rise mid screen, but drive rush into heavy punch will work against back riser in mid screen. So those are the difference. The other thing you can do is, while we're on the Superman ender, is you can go into OD Superman, and it will cause a wall splat if they're a little bit past mid screen. If they're just like past mid screen, like about here, you're gonna put them in the Wallsplat status with OD Superman, and you can link it into level 1. So if you press it early enough, you're level 1, you can get a full charge and you get 2 extra damage versus not charging your level 1. The only thing, the downside about this combo is that it's very expensive because you're spending it on OD Dima, that's 2 bar, you're drive rushing, that's another bar, and then you are doing OD Superman, right? So that's 5 bars. It's very expensive. I do not recommend using this unless your level 1 is gonna kill, because even if you get them to wall splat, you can get a command grab afterward, you can get a Gladius afterward, but look at the scaling. You're down to 13%. That command grab did 300 damage. It's not worth the 2 extra bar just to get there. So unless the level 1 is gonna kill, I wouldn't recommend using this combo. But obviously you can also do level 3 for if you have a level 3 to spend early in the round, I guess. That would do about almost half of their health, even without CA. But with CA, it's about over half. But still, it's a very expensive route that you can go. But if you're gonna spend level 3, at least you can recover some drive gauge, right, during the animation. So it's not the worst thing in the world if you're gonna spend level 3 if you have the chance. But just know that it's a very expensive combo to use. The other thing you can also do is after drive rush, you can do standing or forward heavy kick target combo. You can also spend your level 2 and level 3 super here for a decent amount of damage for using 3 bars. So this is another way for you to use level 3 if you get into this setup. If you're mid-screen, you can also do jumping medium punch afterward for a good mid-screen setup. Because of the spacing and how plus you are, you can walk up to throw them, you can walk up to command grab them, you can shimmy them. There's a lot of things you can do from that situation, so it's a good setup to learn. For Marisa's heavy combo starter, you can use the auto combo function, which gives you forward heavy kick into heavy Dima. It has the same juggle function that OD Dima gives you in the medium combo section, so you can drive rush afterward and do whatever you want, right? You can do back heavy punch into heavy Superman for a safe jump setup, just like you would in the medium section, and you get the same exact thing. You get plus 42, you get a safe jump, right? But since you didn't spend 2 drive bars on the OD Dima, you have more resources to work with, so you can spend those 2 bars on OD Superman. You can get the wall splat, and you can get the exact same thing once again. You can go into level 1. You can get into down heavy punch, full charge into a Gladius, and you can link a level 3 after Gladius as well. You can go into command grab, and then you can get a setup afterward as well. So there's various things you can do with after heavy Dima, right? If you're gonna drive rush afterward, let's say you don't have any bars to work with because you're in burnt out, or you don't want to spend a bar so that to avoid burnout, right? You can just let heavy combo do its job. It's meterless, does decent damage. It can link into level 3 for you. If you happen to block a DP, you can start with a standing heavy punch, fully charged. But the thing you have to be careful is that because it's a heavy button, so if you press your auto combo too early afterward, it will become a heavy punch target combo. So you have to work on the timing a little bit, because if you press it too late, it's gonna get blocked just like that, right? So gotta work on the timing a little bit. But once you get it down, even just the auto combo for this, it does so much damage from just blocking a DP, and you didn't even spend any bars. So obviously you can make it more expensive going a different route, but making it more expensive requires more execution with back heavy punch and drive rush cancel and whatnot, right? So that would be in another video, but for now, stick with the auto combo. It does stupid amount of damage as is already. Like, it does 6260 with CA and 6010 without CA, just by blocking a DP and without spending any drive bars. So yeah, that would be Marisa for you. And if you happen to land a DI punish counter, you can just go straight into the same setup. The thing about DI is you cannot start with standing heavy punch because they will fly away. So compared to you blocking a DP, you landing a drive impact, you cannot do the standing heavy punch into auto combo. So that's one thing to keep in mind. For DI wall splat, there's a lot of options. You can do meterless, like forward heavy kick target combo into Gladius. Obviously Gladius can link into level 3 if you choose to spend it that way. You can go into level 2 if you don't go into the Gladius into level 3 route. You can also, if you want to spend some drive gauge, you can do back heavy punch into OD Superman, and then you can do down heavy punch fully charged into Gladius, and after Gladius you can link into level 3 as well. You can go straight into OD Dima and juggle off that way. You can do down heavy punch into Gladius, or you can spend another bar for drive rush into safe jump setup. You're basically omitting the medium punch target combo into OD Dima, and you're starting straight up from OD Dima, right? That's what that route would be. And then you can also do just heavy punch target combo if you're a little bit lazy, or like if you aren't reacting to it fast enough. The last thing is, if they are a bit far off the wall and you wall splat them, like let's say from here, that was a little bit not too far off the wall. If you can wall splat them from far away, you can drive rush into auto combo as well. But that only works if they are far from the wall. If they are right next to the wall, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't even connect. So that's something to keep in mind. Well, I think that's all the combos I got for you for this time. I think these are very simple and easy to execute. The only thing that you really need to learn is how to execute the back heavy punch into heavy Superman punch. Heavy Superman punch is very worth it to learn. As you can see, there's 2 different routes you can do after drive rush for both heavy and medium combo. So I would say practice it. Safe jump is very powerful in this game. Yeah, abuse it. Keep people guessing what you're gonna do next, and whether if they don't know it's a safe jump, you just get a free hit and you can full combo them right afterward, right? So go practice it in the lab, and until next time, it's time to nod off.